All right, let's get started. We're gonna save Andre's top for the end
Wait,
since
Young, did your brother see the episode?
and
This nigga missed it because he was taking a shower, wasn't it?
we're live, so we can't talk about this right now. All right, Samurai Jack episode C, which is 90. Is it 100?
99, I think. Or it's 100?
99?
No, C
Might
is a positive number. It's gotta be like 100.
Yeah, it must be 100 then.
Yeah. Episode 100. You guys want me to recap? Anybody else want to talk about what happened?
Ebu's coming in like Ebu, when you coming?
4 minutes.
Never mind.
We can wait. We can wait for him. All right,
Not to do
everybody
a
can go.
recap. You start with
We're
it.
gonna take care of some things.
Oh,
Or
to
we
do a
can end
recap.
with the recap.
It's already
I guess
live.
we can end.
I'll recap. I'll recap it.
Yeah. Wait. Let's let Andre do it.
No,
Andre-
Andre do it next.
You
No.
you
don't
don't
want
want
to
to
recap
recap
it?
it?
Mm-mm.
Actually, I mean not that. Mikey. Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Okay, so
Yeah. Did you watch the episode?
basically what happened in the episode.
No, you're recapping it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
go ahead, Kevin. You're the most
No,
excited.
no. I'm asking. Fine.
No.
We get from the beginning of the episode. So from the beginning of the episode, we get
Look, this is basically. I want to do it in like 2 minutes.
I'm literally recapping it, nigga. Why you keep cutting me off? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Keep it
I'm
under
gonna
5
be
minutes.
short. Okay. The beginning of the episode, pretty much, we get Ashi and what happened with them last episode. They were making out, and through the episode, it's pretty much them, like kind of avoiding the fact that they, did what they did. Slowly, they're approaching Aku. They approach Aku's fortress pretty much. Skamu shows up, and at the end, Jack and Aku square off. It turns out that we have a flashback where Aku pretty much lets us know that Ashi has a part of her in him because the mother drank a piece of Aku, and that she's pretty much the manifestation of that, and she used Jack to fight her. Jack pretty much has to kill her. Even Ashi said, "You have to kill me," and he can't do it. And so Jack gets a sword. I mean, not Jack gets a sword. Aku gets a sword, and pretty much it ends right there. Okay, I'm done.
That was a pretty bad recap.
All right,
I had to
no.
keep it
I thought-
fast.
I thought
I had
it
to go fast. I
I
had to
thought it
go
was a
fast.
good recap. I thought it was a good recap.
Let me see. Thoughts on the episode, Young overall.
Who
I
goes
thought it
first?
was a pretty
Okay.
good episode.
Young.
Picked up right where it left off. We had the whole dynamic between those two still being a little awkward with each other. I like that. We had there was this little thing where Jack was like reminiscing on his childhood, basically, and like had the changing seasons and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. We had Scaramouche, like when he went to that, like when he was trying to go to Aku's castle, and like there's the drive-through-esque little thing saying no appointments right now, and I just like the interaction with him and Aku. And then later on in the episode, when it's so funny when Aku realized he does have the sword and he just killed him on the spot. And I thought it was this episode it was pretty simple, just progression. Jack left Ashi because she was basically trying to protect her, and then. But I don't know. There was this one part I didn't like where when he was fighting Ashi and she was like overtaken by whatever it was, and all he did was like the the venom thing, and all he did was like cut her a little on her arm, and like it started like peel off. I was like, I didn't think it's kind of that easy. So I see like next episode. Actually, no, he doesn't have the sword. So I don't know. I didn't think that. I thought it was pretty stupid of him to just like drop the sword. Cause like just cause you don't wanna. I see why he doesn't want to fight her.
No, he didn't want to live
That's
anymore because if he had to kill her, he was like, "All right, it's over."
I look. He wanted to be like it gets to that point, like or not
When
him
he
killing
killed her.
her. Not him kills. Like I say, Aku or like in some accident, like she dies. I wouldn't mind him like
Right.
dying.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
You wouldn't mind Ashi dying or Jack dying?
Both.
Okay. Kevin, what do you think overall?
Okay. Pretty much, I thought the interaction between Scaramouche and Aku was really good.
Aku.
The part where he was like, where he came up there. I mean, Aku. I said Aku. When he pushed the pull up there, and it was pretty much like a drive-through. You know, like they have a little drive-through
Yeah.
thing, and then they talk through it. And he's like, "Nigga, no, I know how to fucking screw through this." And then he went in there, and then Aku came up, and then pretty much Aku gave him a new body, and then they started dancing together. I thought that was really cool. I thought it really made sense how Jack was acting towards Ashi because like from what we know, like Jack was a little kid. Like he gave us his age when Aku pulled up the first time. He was only like 8. He was literally 8 years old. He said I was 8 years old. So he hasn't really gotten to experience like love and stuff like that. And I feel like that was very interesting. It's like, yo, like there's a new dynamic here. And at the end where I thought that Aku would know, okay, this girl is one of my daughters, and he didn't, and that was kind of surprising me. Then he was like, oh, I remember I left my piece of myself over there, and then he's like, oh, that's probably what happened. Now, I thought it was very smart of the way that Aku, instead of fighting Jack, he was like, yo, I'll just use you, and I'll Millie Rock you with her. And I didn't see that coming at all. I did think that Aku was going to use Ashi against Jack in some shape or form, but I didn't think it was going to be like that. At the end where Aku was pretty much saying, yo, like, Ashi was just going to kill him with that sword that she had. I was like, yo. And then Aku said, stop. I thought he was going to kind of come to realization that Jack is pretty much what keeps him going in life, because you could see how bored he was prior to Jack coming over there. You could tell like he was kind of excited.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, remember when the first thing he said, we have this, he did that little voice change thing, that mimic thing. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And I think he does miss Jack, and I do think that given like the title of what they were saying, like either Aku's gonna die or Jack's gonna die alongside Ashi. That's what I think.
Mikey, what do you think overall?
I think I agree with everything Kevin and Young said, but I think Aku's interaction with the robot villain that he killed him. I think he killed him, right? Yeah, I thought that was crazy. It was like, yeah, that kind of tricked me off. It was one of those things that you don't really catch. I mean, you see it, but you don't really like,
register
like,
it.
Yeah. And
Right.
I'll say whatever later on.
Right.
With Andre.
All right, Andre.
Mhm.
We've been saving this for the end, Andre.
This episode was absolutely horrible.
Okay.
Ooh.
Everything I brought up in last week's
It
review,
was what?
horrible. Every concern I had via last week's review came to
Good
fruition.
brother.
I said she was going to be the damsel in distress. She became the damsel in distress. And the moment I seen Jack see his former self in the reflection, I was like, oh. I was like, this is going downhill quick, fast, and easy. I really just can't find any type of saving grace in this episode. Like, it's like the fighting, like you can just say the choreography of the fight was nice, but it was just like it's like Jack, like, and I said she was gonna come down straight, and I was like, this is going to be a situation where Jack has to choose her or the universe, and eventually he just gave up. He didn't even make a choice. He just straight up essentially gave up.
Well, Andre, I'll kind of rebuttal you on that.
Wait, let him finish first.
Oh, he's done. Okay, I was gonna address that one point.
And then like I do agree with Young. Like when he slashed her, I was just hoping like that isn't the trick to kind of save her. Like it's not the. So I'm glad it wasn't that easy. I don't. like this episode, like throughout the entire episode was flat, and I seen warning signs of it. Like I didn't really care for the interactions for them. Once I seen Jax form herself, so the interaction was just like this is going into something where she's going to have to be saved, especially when he left her, and she's like, oh yeah, this is setting up for that. Aku just so happily remembering that, so he gave his sperm juice to someone to drink, was just like,
Yeah, I figured
just like-
that he was trying to.
I mean, that was
figured
probably years ago though. But
I figured that was there because he was trying to explain like we had a kid. Like they were trying to explain like if that was his daughter, like Aku's not like a human, and like the mom was like more humanoid. So, like how could they possibly have even had a kid together? I think that was trying to explain like how.
It is kind of weird that like he was just like, I don't have any kids. And then randomly he's like, "Oh wait," and then he just remembers everything.
Yeah, it was convenient.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of convenience.
okay, I can kind of explore.
Wait, I don't think Andre's done. I don't think Andre's done.
Y'all the ones that whatever. Go ahead.
The Scaramouche part, you're just like, yeah, you definitely better die. Like,
I knew it. Like as soon as Scaramouche was like, "Guess who doesn't have a sword?" And then I'm like, "Well, when Aku finds out, good night."
it was just like you're in a squid. You got a squid body, and you're just like.
That was funny. He was just like squirming up the wall.
Like, it was just like it was like silly. Like I couldn't take it serious, but it was just like, yeah, you better die soon. Go ahead, Kevin.
I just want to rebuttal your whole. First of all, I want to rebuttal the whole him not having kids. I think at that point in time he thought about having kids. That's why he left it there, hoping that he would have a kid because he was pretty bored with his life. Because Jack wasn't there, and he needed something to kind of get him excited. Now, when it comes to Jack's actions, I mean, he literally just got feelings for this girl. Like it's been like a day, it's been a couple of hours. Now he's put in a position where love is catches niggas. Now, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it. Whatever. No, but I mean, like it's not like something he's been mulling over for a long time, so it makes sense that, oh my god, like, no, his reaction makes sense to me. I mean, you can't think logically when you're in that kind of position. Like people don't. I feel like people don't understand. I understand that. I think that decision was bad, but it makes sense. Like it's just a confusion type thing.
My only rebuttal to that is that we spent an entire moment of Jack getting his emotional state and mental state ready for a final battle, and just this one thing just completely
derailed all that.
It derailed all that, and it's just
I get what you're saying.
Like this girl you met, like this girl you just love for a day, just derailed.
Come on,
those 50 years.
They spent
just
more
those
than
50 years.
Yeah, but they spent more than
I mean, the reason he wanted to go back in the past.
That is true. That is true. It is
because of his love.
His whole family and all his ancestors.
Yeah, his whole family. This is literally a representation of his family. This is all he has left besides Aku and their weird ass relationship.
Here's my thing. All right. So Ku entered when he was 8. How old is Jack? Like when he gets at that appropriate age? Like how old is he?
I don't think we have.
We don't have. They don't give us a. They don't give us a time.
I think it's ambiguous how old he is.
So he'll look between his 20s and 30s, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I can give you an estimate. When he trained with the monks and everything before he got the sword, it was 15 to 16 years.
Yeah,
I forgot why. So he's like in the late.
So mid-20s,
So,
right?
No, late 20s.
You don't really know. We have no idea.
Just to say mid-20s. It's between, so.
Mid to late 20s, because he spent a little bit of training before he got to the monks.
So he's let's say he's
he was learning archery from some dudes. Like when
let's say he's at 30.
No, I'm talking about all his training.
Let's say he's older.
Jack's probably like 30.
Let's say he's older than 20. Let's say he's old. Let's say he's younger than 35, but older than 20.
I'll just say 30.
Somewhere in there.
So essentially, he's like 80 years old. Essentially,
80. Time doesn't work on him, so technically.
But I'm technically he's 80 years old.
Mentally, he's saying mentally.
Mentally fine.
Right, and he spent 2 weeks.
Yeah, bro.
One day in love with her.
This is his first. No, it's not one day in love.
No, it was weeks. He spent
the first time you kiss somebody is the first time you start loving them.
One day.
Okay.
You start loving her. It's just like
Andre,
Alright,
No, Andre, look, his no.
He's been on this whole journey with her.
Hold on.
Come on, bro.
I'm gonna rebuttal that whole like saving the world thing.
This is his first
Jack
love.
isn't trying to kill Aku just to save the world. In reality, he's trying to kill Aku because he killed his parents, his loved one. Aku is pretty much all he has.
I saw that coming 10,000
Yeah,
miles
he never did it for the world. He did it as it was vengeance. He's doing it because Aku killed his mom, killed his dad, and took his life away from him. He's not killing because of the world.
yeah, that's the original. That's the original point. And then as he goes,
that's my point. And that's my point. And
as he goes through his journey, he starts to realize the horror that Aku was doing to the world. So him trying to save the world becomes a part of that.
Yeah,
the original thing may be a revenge,
but it's more so vengeance. And
that's cool. When
you get no, I mean, honestly, to me, if he had to save a loved one versus the world, he probably would because that's all he really cares about.
Listen, what I'm saying is everything I was afraid of in last week's review.
That's fine.
It just came true. Like damsel in distress. You know, this dude had to make a decision. But
yeah, I don't think that's the damsel in distress situation. It's just actually
it kind of is.
To me, it's more
Jack,
like,
please kill me. It's like
no, that's not
a damsel
you're
in distress.
miscategorizing.
No.
I mean, it's close, but
it's not really damsel in distress.
What that is basically just making Jack pick and choose. You could say
that's not a damsel. A damsel in distress is somebody who has to be saved.
It's a female main character who's put in a situation by the main villain where she needs to be rescued by the male protagonist.
She's not being rescued.
She does be rescued.
She's gonna get killed. She has to die.
She needs to be saved, Debu.
She has to be. That's a damsel in distress.
She can't be. No, but the thing is, she can't be saved.
She's not.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know if he kills Aku. We don't know what that does to her.
When Jack, if he
Andre, when Jack,
one of two things is gonna happen.
She was fighting with all those other dudes.
Wait, Kevin, let him.
Jack and damsel in distress.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not going into that. We're talking about this. We're talking about this.
I'm asking you a simple question.
I'm
gonna say this. One of two things is gonna happen. Since a part of her is Aku, either A, she's gonna vanish with Aku, or B, whatever evil part of her is going to be sucked out and be vanquished with Aku. I'm leaning on the fact that she's going to die with Aku, if anything, because Aku is able to control her. I don't know if it's because her body is literally Aku or a piece of Aku is in her, but I know she was born from Aku, so she's pretty much a piece of Aku, so she's probably going to die. I don't think.
Did you give our thoughts on the episode yet? Or?
No, go ahead, Ibrahim. I'm done with this part. All I'm saying is the point is, Jack is pretty much doing it for his loved ones more than the world, if anything. It started off as a quest of vengeance from jump, and now that he's pretty much got an example of that.
But I want to say
Ibrahim, go ahead.
What happened was?
The things I liked about the episode were that I always expected him to like go off to battle and leave Ashi, like trick her, tie her up, or like say like I don't want you involved in this fight, like let me do it alone. Get off that where he started to do that, and then she followed him anyway. Because it didn't go in the route I predicted or whatever. Ashi, in a way, she is kind of damsel in distress in this situation. Like she's being used as a plot point, to prevent Jack from, doing what he needs to do, and she needs to be rescued by him. And she's kind of trapped as like this, this thing that's like not true. And I didn't think about that until Andre said it, but yeah, his whole life has been built up to this point. He is kind of like just throwing it all away because he likes Ashi. But I mean, I believe that he likes Ashi. So it's, I mean, people do things like that. People they care about. I mean, he doesn't have his loved ones anymore. Like Ashi is his only loved one, and I thought that's what he
even pointed that out in the episode. He said,
in the first half of the episode, that's what it was about. Like he said
everybody's dead, and
yeah.
And also, you gotta remember he can't go back in the past anyway, because all the portals are sealed. I'm done with that.
The part of the episode I actually want to talk about is the end, like the last 8 to 10 minutes, and unlike other episodes, like the way I look at it, like I watched this more from like a kid watching a story or something, where it's just like I'm not like actively analyzing it. I'm just like really...
So you're casual, right?
Can I finish talking?
I'm a casual.
I didn't get to. I'm not talking to you, Mikey. I didn't get to explain what I meant. Like, what I meant was like, I was watching it like a kid in the sense of like, I'm just like sucked in the story, and I'm just really worried about what's gonna happen to the characters instead of like thinking about like what's happening from a story standpoint. You know what I'm saying? So me watching, and then he's pitting Ashi against him. I'm like, no, and then when he's like, kill me, and I'm like, nah, no, don't do that, no. And I'm like, oh, Ashi, I'm like, Aku, man, you asshole, no. But yeah, I'd say the beginning of the episode was just kind of, it's somewhat padding, but it was also like just trying to establish and hammer down home one last time that Ashi's all that Jack kind of can latch on to in the present time.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you, but I thought it was interesting. I don't know if Samurai Jack has done this ever or a lot, but this is one of the first episodes where it continued directly where the last episode left off.
Yeah,
So
they've done that
was
2 or 3 times.
Yeah. But it's rare. It's rare, right?
Yeah, it's very rare.
It's not common.
No.
So I thought that was good. And go ahead.
What else?
It was hammering down the Ashi's.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, man.
It was. Oh, it was funny. It was funny when when Aku saw that Jack had a sword and killed Scaramouche on sight.
It was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Like he was just like,
I didn't expect that, Adam.
Yeah. No, I saw it coming.
Yeah, we all kind of saw it coming.
Before this episode, though?
Oh
no.
No, I meant like when he was telling Scaramouche was telling Jack, Aku, oh, he doesn't have a sword. And Aku gave him his body back. Like I knew, Aku's gonna kill this dude. But yeah, there was some good action at the end. It felt like what's it called? Gendy already knows what he wants his final episode to be, and it's something he's been waiting for a while. So this was just kind of like just stringing yourself into that point. What else? The ending was mad dramatic with that little paint shot of it was like panning down, and it's
when he gets a sword and it's like it's like a Japanese ukiyo-e painting, tropes and stuff.
Yeah. So I thought this episode was pretty good.
Well, let's see. Look at your pants.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Aku's demeanor in the episode was kind of like nonchalant towards the end when Jack dropped the sword. Then he was like paying attention, like, oh, I can't let this guy die. I thought that was like really cool. And what do you guys rate the episode overall from 1 to 10?
Good question.
Objectively or subjectively?
Let's go down.
This is like it's like an 8.5.
About everybody else.
I think it was like a solid 8. I thought it was good. I thought there were some convenient explanations for things, but I thought the character interaction between Ashi and Jack this time was a lot more believable. And than last episode. Like it didn't feel as rushed once they got the romance was actually like canon. Like I thought the interaction between them was like it felt good. It felt well written. It felt genuine. Like I liked that they had that scene instead of just going straight to the Aku battle. To like emphasize it more, the connection or whatever, and flashback and all that.
Any predictions for the final episode?
Wait, let's go through it.
No, let everybody go in order.
So we go objectively and subjectively.
Nah, we're just doing your rating. So
yeah, just do what you think is.
Oh, this episode was a 2.
This
episode was a 2. It was like
because it was too predictable, or
everything.
Developments.
It's just like I explained everything. I explained everything last week. It was just like this is stuff that I don't want to happen. This is stuff I was scared about. It just can't be true. And the moment I saw him look at himself in that old bearded form, I was like,
that was a little weird. Yeah, that was a little weird.
The moment that happened, the moment it happened, I was like, this ain't going in a good direction. I said that immediately in the chat.
Why?
Because it just pointed to the signs that they was going to break up. She's going to become a damsel in distress. Like it just pointed to all that.
It's also a little weird that like that was connected
all
to
that.
Ashi.
And like
that was connected to his like inner thoughts and like his thoughts about
Yeah,
his
and it's just
journey.
like
And it was weird that they brought that out for
like,
Asuka because
he had
it
just
was
ripped himself of that form. So why is he going back to
yeah.
that form? It
But
just
But he
didn't make no
wasn't going.
sense.
That's not what that scene was showing.
No. He had just ripped himself of that
Everybody,
bearded
just give
form.
your points. Let's stop. Let Andre finish, please.
So why when he sees reflection, that form appears to him? That just doesn't.
again, yeah.
Like, it doesn't make no sense.
And Ibrahim, this is a quick review. We need to kind of read things up.
Like it just.
What do you think
Did
that
I say it was
represents?
a long review?
Only a village is gonna watch.
No.
Ibrahima, what do you think that scene meant then to you?
I kind of got. It's kind of already a blur to me, but to me, it felt like it was just like a shade of like what he just got out of. It's like a reminder to I guess
Wesley.
establish his resolve.
So Ibrahim, what are your ratings?
Mm.
I thought this was one of the better episodes. But, I mean,
No, that was fine. That was fine.
for like a finale though, it's kind of
No, it's a setup to
relax, bro, relax.
I give it like a 6.
Ibrahim, just give the
A
freaking
6?
rating.
Oh, mine. I go with like a 7 to a 7.5,
Okay.
and
Wow.
I'm really excited about the finale. Like I'm really just like
obviously the Scotsman is gonna come. Miguel, what do you think?
Did you guys see the preview?
Yeah,
Nah,
Miguel, we just gonna need a rating. And
I'll
Miguel,
try to be quick.
Tsunami.
Ibrahim,
Yeah, Miguel, what do you think? Okay. Yeah.
Watch out.
Young
All right. Interesting viewpoint, Miguel.
rating. We thought about the episode. said what he. Wait, Young, did you go?
No,
Yeah, he went first.
Kevin, relax. He can give a rating.
What's your rating, Young? No, I'm talking about his thoughts.
He did give his thoughts. What's your rating? Yeah. Okay, he's asleep. What do you want to see next episode, Andre? To fix this mess.
Ooh.
I want to see Jack, come to some type of, strong resolve. Like, dude. And I think this is what the Scotsman's going to be for. I think we all.
Yeah, he has to come back.
I think we all agree the Scotsman is going to be a part of the final battle, or he's going to be in the last episode. So I think the Scotsman is going to gotta get him his resolve back. Personally, it's still some bullshit to me, but I just want to see him have his resolve. There's going to be some type of way he gets his sword back. Maybe the Scotsman sacrifices his his ghost form or some shit like that. He kills Aku. I don't think Ashi's gonna die, but I think him killing Aku is gonna do something to her.
Yeah, Ibrahima, they literally said one of them is gonna die. What do you mean?
No,
Michael, go.
Scotsman's gonna sacrifice his ghost form for his.
Ibrahima, this is not the time.
That's not what I said.
This is not the time. This is not the time. Mikey.
Like twitching. I came at Kevin's eye like a crack.
That's not what I said.
This is not the time. This is not the time. This is not the
He's all
time.
sweaty
Mikey,
and
you
rushed.
go. Ibrahima,
I wanted to go through the portal to go back to the past.
They can't have all the portals.
That's how you want to.
No, because there's one portal left. With
No, all the portals are closed. Mikey, please continue.
Done.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Next.
Jack.
Wait. No. What did all right. Kevin, what do you want to see next week? Mikey, what do you want to see next week?
I said I wanted to go back to the past.
Okay, Ibrahima.
Story wise, Genny's gonna take it where Genny's gonna take it. So from me, what I want from my standpoint is just an episode that's extremely well directed, has the best animation gotten.
You really sound like a politician, man.
How about you shut your mouth and let me just.
You sound like a politician.
I'm not interrupting you when you talk, so let me just talk.
So I mean, you sound like a politician, dog. That's what I said.
Can I say what I want?
Ibrahima, make your point. Give your rating, please.
I gave my damn rating. I'm saying
okay.
on the next week's episode.
Yeah, go.
From a story standpoint, I don't have any direct actual desires. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. What I want is the best possible animated episode I want it to be epic.
It's not an anime.
Memorable, and
It's not an anime.
what does it do with anything?
I just want to correct you, you know.
Oh
I
my
didn't say
god.
anime.
Ibrahim, I'm getting caught in
I
this.
said animation.
You say anime.
I said anime.
Ibrahim, finish your point. Oh my god, niggas are trying to go.
Yo, I want
This
that
is not
to be
the
good.
time.
I want the finale to be good.
Okay, Wesley.
Young. What do you want to see? Is Young just completely asleep?
Nah, he's gone. Wesley, go.
Alright, well, Miguel. What do you want to see next week?
I'm just here because I saw the link. I was like, oh, lit.
You don't even watch Jack?
Mike, it's not time. Wesley, go.
All right. Well, what do I want to see next week? Finale?
Yes.
I want to see a interesting resolution to Ashley's character since she's been tied into
I was
the
gonna go on to say that if I wasn't rudely interrupted.
she's been tied. She's been like an inexplorable part of the main plot and story arc of this season. So I really want to see her have like a predictable and kind of like flat conclusion. I'd rather her not just be rescued by Jack and have the finale. I need her to do something more than that, and I would prefer her character didn't die just for the merchandising purposes. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like she has like a fan base of people watching the show, and even people who never watched Samurai Jack that jumped on this last season and really like that character. So I'd rather her not just die off.
What do you want to happen to Aku?
I would rather Aku, and I'd rather him just die. I guess I kind of wanted him to kill it or shield him the sword, and then the sword to be passed on to like Jack's son or something like that. Or you know what? I'd rather Aku and Jack both have children and like die in this battle, and then like their children go on and fight or something like that. I don't know, but I'd rather Jack and Ashi just live. I'm fine with that in some way.
I'm gonna go next. Pretty much what I expect. What I expect next episode is at this point in time, Jack has fought Aku when he has a sword. I remember that exact episode, and he did very well. He can fight against Aku. The problem here is him having to kill Ashi, because even if Aku has a sword, Jack can defend himself fine. There's literally been an episode of this. I can remember the exact episode. They were fighting in a graveyard, but he has to either get rid of Ashi or something. But in the position he is now, he's gonna have to learn to kill him, or find a way to somehow kill Aku, or maybe because I do feel like Aku and Jack have this kind of weird relationship, so they might come to a compromise. I don't think that's gonna happen. I honestly think one of them is gonna die, but this is the least. This is like the 0.5% chance of happening. But maybe at some point Aku might think, okay, I don't want this to happen. So I don't know. Aku's a weird nigga, but pretty much I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm assuming that Jack is gonna kill Aku, if anything, and if he has to do that, he's gonna have to get rid of Ashi. So they're both gonna get Millie Rock, and then Jack is gonna commit suicide.
I would actually like to. No, commit suicide. That's crazy. But I mean,
what's he gotta live for?
I could see actually fading away with Ashi. That would be a decent surprise.
Oh yeah, no, because if he does kill, I feel like if he does kill Aku, Ashi's gonna fade away on some real shit. Because she pretty much is Aku. That's all I gotta say for that. I'm done.
Yeah, all right.
Wasn't Jack's last love interest Aku?
Yes, pretty much. I'm technically.
Kind of.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's our review. 30 minutes seems good.
Yo, this is the Coon.
The
The Rock says.
All right. Do sign out.
Little
We're gonna be here next week
jabronis.
for a big finale.
Wacky Slicer.
Millie Rock these hoes on any block.
Come sub to me.
All right.
This the Rock signing off. Know your role and shut your mouth, jabroni. Done.